What's up with it, YouTube? It's your boy Antoine Campbell. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about is real estate mentorship really worth the money? And it's a very divided subject. You get a lot of people on one side that say, no, you shouldn't pay for mentorship. It should be free. Another side, like, absolutely, you should pay for mentorship. And I'm going to give you my honest, unapologetic opinion about it. Um, in the last 15 years, the real estate industry, from the education standpoint, has become very saturated. And what I mean by that is, once a person do 2, 3, 4, 5 deals, they become this coach. I see some people do it intentionally, and I see some people do it unintentionally, where they accidentally stepped into it. Even for me, like what we do and what I always done is I always consulting. So I never really looked at myself as a real estate coach or mentor. Like even when people come to me and say, hey, I'm looking for a mentorship, I'm saying I'm not your guy. But if you want a business fully set up with a proven framework with virtual assistants, then yeah, I'm your guy. So all the other stuff they're looking for, I'm like, I don't do that. You know, one of the things you got to do is figure out you need a specialist, right? As an entrepreneur, you should be hiring specialists at certain key points in what you're doing and what you're struggling with. So, example, let's use the doctor methodology. You wouldn't go to a dentist to consult about problems with your heart, right? And you wouldn't go to a urologist to consult with problems about your kidney or your knee, right? Even though they're a doctor and they're board certified doctor, they're specialized on something. So when you hire a mentor or coach or consultant like myself, you need to go to somebody that specializes in. Why do most people who even follow me or come to me? Because I specialize in virtual real estate. I specialize in working with virtual employees. I specialize in outsourcing. I specialize in doing deals over the phone. So if you're that type of person, you're looking to do something virtually, then I'm your guy. Now, could I teach you how to do stuff physically? Yes, but you have to niche down. You know what I mean? So when you're looking for somebody, so a lot of people, they get into this thing and they want a one-stop shop for a person. And then when they invest a little bit of money they did, no matter if it's 10 grand, 20 grand, 50, it's still a little bit of money compared to what you expect for in a return. They feel like that's all they should invest in. So I see people victimizing themselves going into Facebook. Well, I paid this guy 20 grand and I didn't get everything I expected. Because you're expected for him to be your CPA, your accountant, your coach, your cold caller, your acquisition manager. You expect him to be everything because you pay him an amount that you thought that was too much money. But the problem is with a lot of people and a lot of coaches, they use this fear. They use this negativity to build their brand. So they'll go talk trash about someone. Oh, this guy, he's charging all this money. I could never do that to you guys. Then a month later, these same people literally say, come to my master class and I'm going to teach you this stuff. And all they're doing is just putting you guys on what we as marketers call an invincible funnel. I can point out everybody on my timeline who does this. Everybody on my timeline, I don't care what they do. They're selling you something. It's their job to make money from you. But like I said, you have to figure out who is a subject matter expert and then work with them on that. So example, let me give you an example. I'm just starting off and I want to learn real estate. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a person who historically is known as a stepping stone for newbies. I might go start off with such and such, who just focus on teaching you how to get to your first deal, right? Then once I know how to get to my first deal, then I'm going to go find a person who's going to teach me how to make this predictable by getting 3 to 5 deals a month. I'm going to pay him his money, and then once I know how to get to 3 to 5 deals, then I'm going to go find a person that all they do is PPC. Then I'm going to find a person, all they do is build sales teams. And I'm going to keep investing this money until I really have a roundabout of what I want to do and what I want to be as an entrepreneur. And I think that's why most people struggle, because they pay one person their money and they looking to get everything accomplished. Now, there is some bad actors who will take your money and literally run off on you, or take your money and give you some outdated information, take your money and just don't give you the value that you pay for it. I do admit to that. But here's some things that you can do to literally avoid that stuff. Follow them. You know, if they go live, ask questions. If they showing up at an event, show there with them. Whether it's virtual or physical, invest in that person to the point where you know who they are and you're making a conscious decision to do business with them based on the consistency you've seen. Most of us, we just see somebody being featured on a podcast or we heard about them and we're quick to go run and buy their biggest package, not even knowing or understanding, is this person a perfect fit for what I am at today? Not what their testimonies or their clients and all that, because we all have limited circumstances, and that's why results are typical. And if you look at any education program or infomercial, at the bottom of the screen, it always say results are not typical. And the reason is everybody having different circumstances. There's a lot of variables that go into results. And the first thing it starts off with is most times 80% of all people are lazy. So if you're a naturally lazy person, you point the finger, you shouldn't be paying no mentor. Because the money that you pay through mentorship or a consultant isn't going to replace the fact that you're lazy and you won't do the work, or you do just enough work that if a real business coach come your way and they look at you, they're going to say, hey, you're wasting everyone's time by being this lazy, right? So my answer to is it worth it? It's definitely worth it. It's just you have to be more intentional and more strategic in who you decide to work with, right? And then you won't have to, and I don't recommend you giving like all of the power to one mentor. You should go get subject matter expert. Get your person and get your operation set up, get you the one deal a month, or get you the concept of norm, get your person that can build your team, introduce you to all the top players you need to get successful, get your person that's going to help you hire and bring in top shelf talent, and just keep going from there. And then most importantly, you have to have a financial person that's going to teach you. Like your guru not responsible to teach you what are you going to do with your $200,000 you made last year. Do you got money put away from taxes? Are you tithing with your church? Are you bearing quality? Are you saving for a rainy day? See, these are things that most people don't talk about. So when the money get dried up, most entrepreneurs point their fingers that, oh, I went bankrupt, I lost everything. But they're not telling you all the bad consecutive decisions that they made. If they had the right people around them, that it wouldn't have been a bad decision. Like example, the person that was doing your taxes when you was working at Walmart, AT&T, now you're making, $300,000-400,000 a year doing wholesaling, shouldn't be doing your taxes. You should be going to see a tax strategist. You pay the extra $8,000 to go see that person. So when it comes down to it, it's a play-to-play model. I don't feel sorry for nobody who invested in a mentor that duped them or that did something fabulous, because at the end of the day, we're all adults, and you should do your due diligence. And then most importantly, you should set yourself up to the point that you're not going to lose, because at the expense of the government, you can write it off, or you can sue them, or whatever the case may be. So if you feel like you haven't gotten what you pay for with people, take the appropriate legal actions. Don't try to victimize and talk about it. That's just my opinion. Life's too short to be worrying about stupid stuff like that. Other than that, if you need a person that's going to help you with your business when it comes to setting up a team, generating quality leads, we have a program called Business in the Box. If you're serious about it, head over to my website, co929.com, and we'll show you exactly how to set up your entire business from A to Z working with us. From generating leads all the way down to building out your real estate team, all the way down to putting you through all the different trainings, sales trainers, acquisition trainers, to get you over the hump. Head over to co929.com, and if you can while you at it, follow me on Instagram at co929. Really appreciate you. It's your boy Antoine Campbell. See you on the next YouTube video.